What's going on, everybody? Afflicted Gamer here, and welcome back to another Division video. It is Friday. You know what that means. It's time for the weekly vendor reset. I'll go from place to place, easy checkpoint to checkpoint, to find out what the best items are for sale this week in the Division to save you guys the time and the trouble. So if the video is helpful in any way, shape, or form, please drop a like on it. It's much appreciated. And if you are new to the channel, consider subscribing for more Division and the Division 2 content, as I will be covering that game. And I also put these vendor resets out every single Friday. Don't forget to double check the terminal and Camp Clinton, because if I do own a blueprint, I won't be able to show it to you guys. If you own one blueprint, it goes across all characters, and it looks like I already have everything down here, so that is a shame. Alright, let's go on over to our exotics vendor. Now, I kind of skimmed over these already. There was nothing really here. The Centurion, if you want to pair it up with the Liberator, Expert, Deadly, 29.9k base damage, 284 score on it. It's not too bad, but other than that, the exotics this week are kind of meh. You would have to optimize the crap out of them. However, if you scoot down to the mod section, Stamina mod, if you're desperate and you're new to the game, go ahead and pick it up, because obviously you got the bundle, the reactivation bundle. There is a prototype performance mod, 2% pulse critical hit chance on it. That's a max roll. And this Omega rifle suppressor, which is actually better than ones that I have. 18.5% headshot damage, 4% crit hit damage, and 3% crit hit chance. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a few of these, throw these on your lightweight M4s, the Big Alejandro, Urban MDR, anything of that sort.
You just got a great deal.
Alright, let's keep going. Alright, the next stop is at the Wolves Den Safe House. This will be for newer players to the Division that just hit level 30 and they don't have a better version of this weapon. LVOA-C, 20% enemy armor damage with focused, unforgiving, and intense. The choice will be yours to get rid of either focused or intense. Personally, I would probably get rid of focus, but that's just because I don't particularly like that talent. But anyways, if you are new to the game, I would pick that up until there is a better one for sale. Alright, making our way across town over to the Southpaw Safe House. For those of you that are a fan of Damage to Elites mods and say you missed out on last week's, well, we have one here this week. Firearms mod, 189 firearms with 3% damage to elites. So if you don't have anything better, pick these up for now. And I did get a question about these mods last week. This is for PvE, not for PvP. These are for builds for legendary mode missions, heroic incursions, things of that sort, in case you guys didn't know. Okay, now making our way into the Dark Zone. Sadly, that was everything for sale this week in Light Zone. West 31st Street will be your first stop. There is one item for sale here, which is this rapid chestplate. You will have to optimize it a bit, but the rolls on it are pretty decent. Get rid of the 1202 firearms, either bump that up or move it into a different slot, but we have over 16,000 health, 5% enemy armor damage, and ammo capacity in the minor. So, for those of you that are a fan of Rapid, I would go ahead and take a look at this one if you don't already have a better one.
Stop wasting my time.
Stop being so rude in the Dark Zone. Damn. Alright, take yourself one stop up to West 34th Street. And again, there is one item for sale here. This time it's a prototype electronics mod, 259 electronics, just under 260, but it does have 3,303 skill power. So again, if you don't have anything with a higher percentage, I would go ahead and pick a few of these up until you do.
You might regret not buying from me.
No, I won't. Okay, in the DZ03 safe room, there is a shotgun that is more geared towards PvE. You will have to optimize it though. 315% stagger. It's a tactical SASG 12K, adept, deadly, and ferocious. You can leave it as is or reroll one of the talents as you wish. I would probably reroll adept for something else personally, but overall, if you do need one, I would go ahead and take a look at this one.
I was hoping for a little more consumer confidence.
Alright, and at the West 39th Street DZ checkpoint, there is yet again another shotgun. This one's a little bit more versatile. Once again, you will have to optimize it. 313% stagger with competent, destructive, and commanding. Commanding is in the free slot, so you can go ahead and re-roll that for something like responsive or deadly. That way you can make use out of it in either PvE or PvP. Alright, over on the east side of town at the East 34th Street DZ checkpoint, there is one item here. It is a prototype performance mod. 5% supports station healing speed. 5% is a max roll, so pick them up if you need them. In DZ06 at East 53rd Street, there is one item for sale here. Prototype electronics mod. For those of you that like to have health on your electronics mods, there's one here for sale. 262 electronics with just under 3,000 health.
Come on, you're killing me.
Alright, the final stop for this week is all the way up in DZ09 in the DZ09 safe room. Sadly, there wasn't a whole lot for sale this week, but I'm hoping that there was a blueprint that I already owned that some of you out there will have needed either at the terminal or Camp Clinton. So, anyhow, the final stop of the week, extended magazine, more towards the newer level 30s, or if you've been around for a little bit but you just don't have a better one than this, pick this one up for now. 115.5% mag size, 4% crit damage, 2.5% crit chance. You know, not the best, not the worst. Pick it up only if you need it, and eventually you will get a 120 or even 121% mag size extended mag. But until then, that one is here if you absolutely need one. Anyways, guys, that is it from me. Again, regardless that this week wasn't the greatest, I do hope that the video was helpful. If it was, don't forget to help me out just by simply rating and sharing the video. It goes a long way, and I do appreciate it. You can always follow me on Twitter at Afflicted Gamer, and the stream times for me to be live here on YouTube will be at the end of the video. Other than that, have fun with the first 4 shields that we have here in 1.8.2 agents, and I will see you very soon in the next video or in the next live stream.